In an ideal world, your presentation stays within your allotted time. But we all know that doesn't always happen. Even with perfect planning, your audience may give you less time than you needed or get heavily involved throughout your presentation by making comments or asking questions. Have you experienced that before? I know I have. So, here are 3 tips to help you maintain control of your time. Tip 1. Accept the possibility in advance. As you prepare for your presentation, analyze your audience. Find out if this group tends to interrupt and ask questions. If so, it's important to recognize this challenge. Either ask for more time in advance or reduce the amount of content you present. But what if you're told you have less time at the last minute? Go to tip number 2. Tip 2. Structure your content in order of importance. When developing your structure, be aware of what your audience really wants to know. Place the most important content first. This way, if you're interrupted or forced to wrap up sooner than expected, you'll be skipping or summarizing content that is less important to your audience. This is the same principle I teach in our Present to Influence e-learning. And it's the same principle I use when shooting videos. Want to know the most important tips, strategies, and insights? I always put them first. Tip 3. Gain input from your audience. When you discover you're going to run out of time, stop and tell your audience you respect their time and therefore will need X number of minutes to deliver the remaining content. If your audience has been highly interactive, meaning they're the reason for the delay, they'll usually give you the go-ahead to continue for a brief time. If not, that's also common. You can summarize and end with action points. So there you have it. 3 tips on what to do when your presentation gets cut short. Accept the possibility in advance. Structure your content in order of importance and gain input from your audience. If you follow the less is more principle and use these 3 tips, you're going to be less frantic and have more impactful presentations, no matter what comes your way.